As we all know, the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance automotive charity event happened this year on the 16th of August, and every year some of the most prestigious, rarest and beautiful cars go up at the Monterey auctions, which happens a week prior. If you thought my top 12 most expensive cars in the world list was expensive, well, this list will very well surpass those price tags. Coming in at number 10, the Maserati MC12. With only 500 miles driven, not only was it essentially brand new or from the factory line, but only 50 of the MC12 was ever made. And yes, if you didn't guess why this car looks so familiar, that's because it's a reshell of the Ferrari Enzo. Pretty reasonable with a price tag of just $2.1 million. Ferrari 288 GTO. Built to compete in the Group B race series, there were roughly 200 288 GTOs built in order for homologation. Unfortunately, due to a tragic incident resulting the death of driver Henry Tiovonen and co-driver Sergio Cresto, the 288 GTO never raced again, and all 272 cars remain as road-going cars. With power windows and air conditioning, the 288 GTO was highly desirable, boasting a price tag of $2.4 million. Lamborghini Miura P400 SV. As the fastest production car in its time, this car also began the trend for high-performance, two-door, mid-engine sports car. With only 150 units ever made, the SV Miura was the most refined version ever made. This one in particular was coded more like a traditional Ferrari. Price $2.5 million. Ferrari F40 LM. If we thought the original F4 was quick, well, this one is just outright insane. Being lighter and more powerful despite using same 2.9 litre V8 twin turbo engine, Ferrari was able to muster a whopping 720 brake horsepower, and with only 19 units ever made, this bad boy will eat your wallet at $3.3 million. Ferrari Enzo. Named after the founder of Ferrari, the Enzo was built to commemorate Ferrari's first Formula 1 title of the new millennium, using Formula 1 technology including carbon fiber body, F1 transmission and active aerodynamics. The Enzo was Ferrari's latest flagship model. This one in particular was the 400th and last Enzo Ferrari ever built. Originally gifted for Pope John Paul II, he respectfully declined and asked for it to be sold for charity purposes. Given the history of this Enzo, it was auctioned at $6 million. Ferrari 275 S340 America Barchetta. This one in particular competed in the 1950 Mille Miglia, where it was driven by Alberto Ascari, however did not finish due to axle failure. The car was then purchased at a barn find for $500 and was restored while keeping its original engine with 100,000 miles. The car is now worth $7.9 million. Ferrari 250 GT Interim. Being made by entirely of aluminium and only a number of 7 which were exclusively made, the 250 GT Interim was very successful during its racing years. With 240 brake horsepower to play with and weigh in at only 1,050 kilograms, it's easy to see why the 250 GT won events such as Lime Rock and Watkins Glen. The price is $8.5 million. Jaguar C-Type Lightweight Roadster. One of only few Jaguar C-Type's racing cars to be produced, and furthermore one of only 3 to be deemed as the lightweight version. Not only were they manufactured by the factory at Le Mans, but he was quoted as one of the most important Jaguars ever. This C-Type lightweight finished overall 4th at Le Mans in 1954, which gives it a nice price tag of $13.2 million. McLaren F1. Now there is a reason for the big wing. When this McLaren first rolled out from factory, it was just another ordinary F1, but later McLaren decided to up the specs turning it into LM specifications, which means more power, producing a hefty 680 brake horsepower with no forced induction, and the good part was that it was all road legal, and this gives it a price of $13.8 million. And number 1, the most expensive car during the 2015 Monterey auctions was the Ferrari 250 LM. With a 5-speed manual transmission and a naturally aspirated 3.3 litre V12 engine producing a healthy 320 brake horsepower, this particular 250 LM is mechanically original, which means it hasn't been tampered with since the day it was produced. With a small successful racing history and only 32 units ever made, this was expressed as history's favourite Ferrari, and the price is a heart-fainting $17.6 million. So here it is, the most expensive cars sold at the 2015 Monterey auctions. If you could choose 2 of these cars, what would it be? Put it in the comment section below, and if you would like to see more of this series with top list motor vehicles and enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.